Hey, what's up there, Global Nobles? How's it going there, YouTube Nation? So, it's been 1 month since I had the JoyETech Evic VTC Mini, and I have to say, there is nothing really bad I have to say about the device. The device has actually been handling pretty, superb on the utmost level, and not only that, it hasn't disappointed me when it comes to kicking the habit or whatever you want to actually call it. But the vaping experience has been awesome. Not only does the device handle itself when it comes to the battery life and sustaining, like, the good charge, um, I have to say, if you keep it well maintenance, there is nothing that can go wrong with this device. Now, one thing's for sure, um, when it comes down to it, it's been a while since I've actually changed and cleaned this out. So as you guys can see, there is quite of a difference. I went ahead and changed the atomizer to it. As you guys can see here, it's a little cleaner and sleeker. You guys can actually see it. When it comes to the other one, you can't see pretty much anything. It's dark. So when it comes down to it, yes, it's been a hot minute since I've actually changed the atomizer, and all in all, the experience with vaping has been great. Like I said, I don't have anything bad to say about the device, although when it comes to maintenance, it is a little tough. You have to make sure that you do clean it properly, and I wouldn't suggest putting this under excruciating water, because when it comes down to it, this all can actually oxidize and start, you start seeing different colors and shades and stuff like that. I did the mistake onto uh, putting this under a little bit of water, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has like these two marks on it that is actually now permanent. So I figure one day or another this thing might actually start rusting, but since I properly dried it, it hasn't done me anything. It hasn't been doing me wrong. Now, as far as the JoyETech S-Tron subtank goes, yes, there is a little issues with maintenance. The drip tip actually comes off within time. So if you guys wish to vape this on a very long, on a long status, eventually the rubber pieces on the drip tip will become loose, and then eventually this thing will just slip right off. Or if you're vaping, for some reason, it will stay, like, it would actually come off once you pull away from it. And if you're that constant biter, then definitely it will actually come off. So the only solution that I would have to the drip tip coming loose is to take out the rubber pieces, put dental floss on it, and eventually you could put the rubber pieces back on, and then try to go ahead and put this back on the sub tank. But when it comes down to it, there is a new sub tank that actually is released, and it is called the Cubis from JoyETech, and it seems a lot more better when it comes to the S-Tron and other sub tanks that they came out with. But it seems that the Cubis comes fully apart, and you can actually maintenance it fully when it comes down to it. So when you look at this, you may have a little struggle, getting in there, but if you get one of these Q-tips, you can actually go ahead and squeeze it in there and pretty much clean it. As you guys can see, this is the Q-tip that I got from just pure cleaning the inside parts, and it is essential when it comes to fully maintaining this sub tank, because when you put in other e-liquids, you may get a sour, bitter taste to it, and you're not gonna get the full potential out of whatever e-liquid you're gonna put in it. Now, as you guys can see here, I have the Pebble Donuts. It's something that I've been wanting to try since I got the JoyETech, and being that I'm doing a 1 month review on this, I just wanted to go ahead and keep it nice and simple and let you guys know that, again, I have no issues, no negatives onto the JoyETech. I actually would recommend it if you're starting out on the vaporizer. You want to vape, you want to get a good mod with a subtank, then definitely you guys might want to go ahead and pick this up. It is the JoyETech Evic VTC Mini. This one is the S-Tron version, which comes with the 2.0 firmware already updated. You get this nice, cool, sleek display. Again, if you're gonna get a certain color, this is what you might get after some time. But again, it's nothing to be of oh my gosh, I scratched it, or oh my gosh, the finish is coming off, because depending on the e-liquid that you're using, it will wear off the color. As well as handling it. If you handle it too much in your hand, you get this sweaty palm effect, or you get some clammy hands. Again, you are going to wear out the finish. But it's nothing that you should really care about, as long as you take care of the device. You make sure that the device is well kept. You put it somewhere that it's not gonna start getting scratched or anything of the sort, putting it in your pockets with the keys and all this stuff, then eventually this will last you for a very long time. As far as the battery goes, the battery is pretty much like a cell phone. It charges fully within 2 to 3 hours. It will last you anywhere between 1 day to 1 week. I don't use this as much as I should, but again, the battery actually lasts me for like a week, maybe two. Even if I don't use it for about 2 days, I can turn it on and actually fire up the button and still get a perfect vape after some time of not using it. So when it comes to holding a battery charge, definitely this is worth it. Again, some people call with the issue that the battery cover is loose. No, in this case, the battery cover is not loose. If you're the type to go ahead and do this to the battery case every once in a while because you're bored, you're playing around with it, then yes, the battery cover will come loose. Some people also have issues with the tab or the little rope thing. Some people say, hey, it's too long. To be honest, it's a perfect size, because sometimes you just have those slippy fingers, or if you have gloves and you can't get a grip on it, then it shouldn't be really much of an issue. One thing's for sure, this thing has it's just a perfect look. I'm trying to pry this off with just normal pressure and it will not come off. So when it comes down to it, no, this thing pretty much stays where it's at. No negative review on that. When it comes to changing the atomizer, if it becomes too dark, like the one I have here. So this one, like I said, is pretty dark. You can actually see that it's already coming apart. And compared to this, which is crystal clear, and you guys can actually see the white cotton in it, then once it becomes that dark, yes, it is time to change the atomizer head. So to wrap things up, I definitely do not have any issues whatsoever. As you guys can see, this is the Pebble Donuts. I'm going to go ahead and try this. I'm going to go ahead and try this, see what's up. And as always, do be careful when trying out new vape liquids, as some may be toxic to your skin, depending on the exposure. If it has nicotine or if it has certain chemicals, then definitely you should be careful. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and dab. Since this is a new atomizer, as always, you're gonna want to go ahead and prime this just a little, right? You're gonna want to go ahead and prime this. Make sure that you get this nice and wet. Sometimes you will know when you primed it enough when the liquid starts coming out the sides, but in this case I'm just gonna go ahead and take shortcuts just to wrap this up. Seems like leaked a little bit, but again, not an issue. Again, do be careful when you put e-liquid, and make sure that you clean out anything that gets on the sides or the finish of the device, because it will wear down the color. It will ruin the nice sleek look on it, because by the way you could tell, this thing has chemicals in it that pretty much will ruin the nice color and look onto it. And this is the first time I'm actually trying Pebble Donuts. Pebble Donuts is it's made with it's supposedly it's a donut with fruity pebbles on it with a little touch of milk. So it has some cool little flavors on it. Let's go ahead and try this. Okay, it seems like I got it. Hopefully the atomizer is filled. Let me go ahead and take a little bit more. Now that it's filled, I'm going to go ahead and close this up. Perfect, right on the spot. And just the way I want it, with the nice JoyETech S-Tron right there on the spot. Just to shout out, thank you for watching this video, and I do hope you guys enjoy. As a matter of fact, since this had to unscrew this because it's not reading that it's a new atomizer. So let's go ahead and put this back on. Again, not reading it. Pretty good. Love the flavor, love the taste. Can't complain. And when it all comes down to it, like I said, I don't have any negative reviews on it. It's pretty much a great feeling all the time. And the flavor is awesome. I would actually recommend this Pebble Donuts right away. So then again, I do thank you all for watching. Do rate, subscribe, let me know what you guys think. Again, JoyETech Evic VTC Mini. I have no problems whatsoever when it comes down to it, and I hope you guys shouldn't either. If you were to pick up this device, definitely you guys should check out my other videos on it. And as well, I'll let you know what it is after a couple more tries, more months, see what's up. And if anything, if I do get the Cubus, I will definitely let you know what it is. Again, thank you all for watching. Do rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think on a comment down below. And as well, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.